Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Coffee and Comics this morning. That's right, we're back. First Coffee and Comics of 2022. Got a couple of nice topics to discuss, and let's start that show. Let's start the show. That's right, guys. We try to break a trend, and we started on time today. That's right, baby. It's 9:30 on the dot right now. Well, 9:31, but we started on time. That's the point, you know. So thank you, everyone, for joining us this Saturday morning. Beautiful sunny day, and I'm pumped. Let's get the show started. I'm gonna start introducing my fellow NY Warriors. I'm gonna start with my man Joker in the house. What up, Joker?
Yo, what up, yo? I'm fucking tired. Just tired, yo. I usually have more energy, man, but right now I'm just right now. Yeah, I know I don't know I look like I'm in a pink room, but it's just direct current.
Yeah, it actually looks kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, that's the wife. Yeah. Like the Christmas curtains or whatever. Yeah. So
yeah. The light is filtering through. It's giving that like purplish hot pink.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Happy New Year, everybody, over here in Coffee and Comics. Yeah, happy to do this. Damn, the only reason why I wake up early to do this is because of this shit. That's it.
Yeah, I know. We went to bed pretty late last night. It was bullshit off air for a little bit yesterday, you know?
Definitely, for real.
Yeah. And we have some more people coming, but hopefully let's see if they come. I don't know. But we got my man Killermonger was right in the house. What's up, Josh?
Yeah, so real quick. So I'm looking at my CBCS stuff. Are they taking like 2 months to receive things into their system?
Really?
Yo, let me. They're backed up big time.
No, I know that. I know they're backed up on.
No, even with the receiving, it took me like 3 months, sometimes up to 3 months to get something marked received, yo.
Okay, so maybe that's why, because it went in September. I got the email in November saying it's received, but it's saying that pay the balance. It's like, what are you talking about? Pay the balance.
You pay your bill, man. Pay your bills.
Dude, the bill was paid on the submission.
Yeah, just send an email. Send them an email. Like they'll see. Copy and paste the order number and send an email.
Yeah, that usually works.
You know. But yeah, so moving along, guys.
Yo, rest in peace, Sidney Portier.
Yes. And Betty White.
Yeah, and Betty White too, yeah. For real.
Facts.
Crazy. 2022. Yo, 2022 started off horrible, bro.
I mean,
it always does in some way. Like there's always some deaths right at the beginning. Like
always, yeah.
Not only that, think about it. These actors, they were already 90-something years old.
Yeah, so. She was 99. Yeah, God bless.
Portier was 94. You know what I mean? So that they lived their life. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, you know, definitely, man. And also with the whole Corona shit, my job just shut down for 2 weeks, yo.
Get out of here! Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I still got to go to work, but my individuals that we support, you know, at the program, the building's closed to the public, to everybody.
Yeah, my job
only only some of the management is going to be there. Unfortunately, that includes me. I got to be there.
Yeah, but my job went remote for 2 weeks too, man. So
yeah, my kid's school went remote also in Jersey here. They went back to remote, so it kind of it sucks. My son liked going to school, so.
Has anybody else been having problems with the chat bar on YouTube, like not showing up recently?
The chat bar? Let me see. On your phone?
No, on my other computer.
Oh, I don't know.
It's just blank.
Yeah, I don't keep it open on the computer. I keep it open on my phone just to easier to navigate. You know, but real quick, let me go and talk about a few sponsors. Well, this one's not a sponsor, but this is going to be a dope show. We're going to be there, you know, no stinky feet, guys. That's right, no stinky feet in this one. You know what I'm talking about? No stinky feet in this one. But but we got, you know, quick little glimpse there. No stinky feet in there. So we got the King Kong show, guys, Saturday, March 19th, 2022 at the APA Hotel in Woodbridge, New Jersey. That's right. You see right there, my man Erod and the NY Warriors. That's right. 3 tables, guys. 3 tables. So it's gonna be me, Manny, Mike, Erod, and hopefully Josh Grav will be there too. And we'll be talking comics, trying to hustle and bustle, buy some books, sell some books, have fun, So make sure you guys come by and say what's up. And then real quick, again with Erod, he does the pressing and cleaning, guys. 10% off. Warriors 10 gives you 10% off. He can submit to CGC and CBCS, but I doubt he's gonna be able to make the before the hike. He's already bombarded, so it's gonna be the new pricing for CGC, which we're gonna go over real quick, and we're gonna go over the CBCS website because they added something to that website that I thought was pretty interesting, and it's gonna be fun to go over it. And last but not least, we got skeletoncomics.com. Sorry, guys. Discount code NY Words gives you 10% off. So there's EMW10 and Thoro 10 as well. Links are in the description, guys. Let's go into the chat because there's quite a few people already in the chat talking and stuff. Say what's up to everybody who was here first. We got my man Spidey Powder Tumblers in the house. What's up? We got there you go. I'm using my wife's cup this time, the Walking Dead one that he made, which is pretty dope, man. Badass cup.
Let's see if he makes
shout out to Jose. He also had sponsored a giveaway. And you know what? I'm gonna do a giveaway also today for Coffee and Comics. I have an unclaimed prize over here.
Dude, what the fuck is going on?
Prize. Yeah. It's in here. It's already it was packed up. This is the Gigi Swag Shop gave a t-shirt to donate. It was a Venom t-shirt. Sorry guys, it's an extra large, so I don't know if that's your size or not, but in any case, it's a free giveaway, and you can always give it away to someone that it fits if it doesn't fit you. So we'll figure it out at the end of the show who's gonna get this giveaway because it was unclaimed, and we're gonna keep going down the line real quick. We got my your boy the Aliens in the house. We got my man Jacob Branowski's chilling with us. We got Steve from Hip Hops and Me Team Nerd in the house. What's up, brother? We got my man Uncanny Swag is chilling with us right now. Who else is up in here? Who's in here? Oh, we got my man Heroes Reborn in the house. What's up, brother? We got my man Keenan Comics in the house. He said, yo, flea market hunting.
Yo.
Well, whatever this problem is with the YouTube chat on both my computers.
Yeah, get this. Yo, the YouTube community has been like the trolls is ridiculous. And every stream I watched, those Russian trolls. I don't know if they're Russian. I'm just saying that, but
yeah, they look Russian.
Yeah. We got Amazing Murphy in the house. What's up, brother? We got my man Christian Foley in the house. What's up, man? Who else is up in here? We got CFAP CFAP number 1 in the house. What's up? We got my man Han Brolo 12 in the house.
Han Brolo.
Yeah, that's a funny name right there. We got Collectible Paper in the house. What's up, man? We got Keystone Comics 717 is chilling with us. We got Pop Off Chili Town in the house. What's up?
All right, Pop Off. It's Pope.
Yeah.
Pope of Chili Town.
We got Keys R Us Comics in the house. What's up, man?
Right by Biggs on that one.
I know. He can't hear us when we're talking. That's why.
No.
Oh, yeah, because I don't have the thing on. Well, my bad.
You said the name wrong. I corrected you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. We got Fun Comics 814 in the house. I got you guys, man. You got my back, man. Correct me when I'm wrong.
Yo, where's Manny? I see him in the chat, but I don't see him here.
I sent him the link. He's not working today because he's running the auction, right? We got my man MannyNYC in the house. Manny's like the cat right now. I'm in the chat, but at work.
The cat is here. The bird is here, but at work.
House, So you know what? We're gonna start this off right away. We're gonna start that topic because that topic usually gets a little out of hand or whatever. And I know there's tons of video about it out everywhere. Everyone capitalize on it. But you know what? We got to talk about it too because we grade a lot of books. We've always for the last 5 years we've been submitting books to both companies a lot. So the pricing is gonna affect all of us here, in this panel right now because we do a lot of. So let me just do a little screen share real fast. I am gonna go to the CBCS website because there's something on their website that I thought you guys should see. That is it's hilarious, but it's gunshots, shots fired, right? Well, Joker likes to say bang bang, right?
Mm-hmm. Shots fired.
So I thought it's something interesting that we could look at. So let me just do the screen share real fast, guys. And I already have it. I already have it queued up.
I was looking at it.
We can start first with CGC, of course. So let me know if you guys can see it. You guys can see it?
Yes, sir.
Everybody sees it. All right, cool. All right, so let me just go. So zoom on it. So yeah, of course, you guys already know CGC. They raised the prices, right? They raised. This is the second price hike in 6 months, right?
No, not in 6 months, but
Since
in less than a year.
It was in April, right, when they raised it the last time, right?
Yeah, I think it was May, like it beat into May.
In between, well, anyway, everyone lost their shit when that happened, and then they raised them again. There's one thing I don't want to go every price because that's been done to death already, but I get it why they raised the prices. Am I flipping out about it? Not really, because if you guys think that stuff, you see the record prices that all these books are selling for, why wouldn't they raise the prices?
Among other things.
Yeah, think about it. If a book is selling for $400 or $500 graded, right, and they're only charging you $24, let's just say for a modern book, to do it, it's not really that crazy of a thing. Am I the only one thinking that way?
No, I think the same way. I mean, I don't like it. Don't get me wrong. I don't like it, but I understand it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more than just what collectibles are going for. It's everything. There's mass inflation right now on everything.
Mm-hmm.
So of course prices are going to go up. Prices are going up on everything we can think of. We all knew this was going to happen after COVID, after all these stimulus checks, after all this stuff. It all has to get paid back somehow. There's shortages of raw materials, of literally every raw material you can think of: paper, wood, plastic. How they are still going this strong with where they're getting their plastic from. That's the one question that I always have. And not only that, but it's like, I mean, this might sound like a dick maneuver, and I'm not saying they did do this, but they did it because they can.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, I don't like it as much as the next person, but I understand it.
Yeah, they raised everything, every tier, man. It went from $22 to $24. Economy tier went to $35.
Did they raise the fast track?
Don't know. They don't mention that.
So let's just go over. This is the sheet that they prepared for you on their website. When you go on the website, it stands up. It stands out. You click on it. This comes up. It gives you the date when it's effective. So we already know. Hold on a second. So these prices go into effect January 18th, right? We'll just go over them real quick. So the comic book grading tiers and services. So the modern tier, the fee changed to $24, the economy tier to $35, the standard tier to $80, and the express tier to $130. The trading card tiers and services, the cards did not change. Those stay the same. Magazines, they went up also. They went up to $32 for modern, economy $42, standard $85, and the Walk 2-3 fee changed to 3% of fair market value, minimum of $150.
See,
go ahead.
So with the magazine, I'd love to know how much this is going to push magazines back, which I still don't quite understand what magazines, like if there is a separate team that grades magazines, or if it's something like, okay, on Friday, all the graders shut down and we all do magazines for the day or something like that. Because why is their turnaround times like almost a year on the modern tier? And I think economy, it's seriously, it's up at like 260 days or something like that.
It's probably, you know what? It probably comes down to because when they have someone that grades them, also, it's not even just about learning how to, knowing the condition of how to grade paper. It's about the history of the magazine. Someone that knows, like why this magazine is valuable, history, publishing dates, and all that. So they don't have. Supposedly, the way they grade is that the person is an expert in that area. So that's probably why their turnaround time is so late, because they don't have that many. There's probably one guy there doing all the magazines. So every time they open up a new division, if you notice, they open up the division not with a grader, they open it up with a person that knows about the history of that item. So I think that's why it probably is too long, because they only have probably 1 or 2 people just grading every magazine that comes through there.
I understand that, but how many magazines could they possibly be getting?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if you think about it now, with the modern books, is only those like Ronin books and things like that. And also the Star Wars Insiders.
Well, right,
A lot of people like reading those.
I realize that it's more than just magazine comics. It's Playboys, it's Penthouses, it's Game Informers, it's any magazine you can think of. But are really that many people sending in magazines to get graded?
No, and that's probably hence the long turnaround time, too, because they don't dedicate that much to it. It could be that, it could be that way too. That's a good question to ask them. If we ever get a chance to speak to them,
it's probably in the top 3 of questions that I would ask them is why does the magazines take so long?
So we're gonna move real quick to the posters. CGC posters. Also, they discontinued their modern tier of posters. So they're saying the modern posters are not worth grading, guys.
No, I don't think it's that they're not worth grading. It's that they're we're combining it with the economy tier.
With the economy, yeah. So economy changed to 42, which I don't know what it was before because I don't grade posters. But the standard tier is 85, and the express tier 130. And handbills, economy and express tiers discontinued. Fee changed to 35 for all handbill submissions. And I don't understand what handbills is. What is that? Do you guys know what that is?
Handbill?
Maybe someone in the chat knows what that is.
Handbills, economy and express tiers discontinue. Fee change. Handbill. When you, I don't know, like you see them in person, like if you see them in conventions or some shit, I don't know.
No, I mean that'll be like I don't know. I don't know. Somebody in the chat, if you guys know, please explain that to us or let everyone know what it is. CGC lobby cards, grading fees changed to 20 for all lobby card submissions.
Handbill is usually like a flyer.
And
there you go. That's what it is. All right.
I mean, I don't know if that's what that is, but that's usually what a handbill is. It's like a like a.
The reholders went up. How much were they before?
Wait, reholders went up? Where is it?
Yeah, but this is the reholder for the cards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's reholders for the cards. It changed to 13. The reholder fee for regular CGC did not go up.
That's
because it's not on here. CGC Signature Series comic book grading tier services. So they changed for their Signature Series to 39 for modern, economy 50, standard 95, and express 145.
Oh shit.
We did that already. The posters, that. I had just skipped over the Signature Series.
Dude, how come they don't mention in here that fucking bullshit that they're doing with Bad Idea? With the fucking empty cases.
Oh, yeah, they don't have that here.
Why would somebody try to do this empty case?
Because fucking people are retarded. That's why. Yeah. Retarded.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. So let me go into the chat because I wasn't able to look at the chat while we were doing this. Any comments stand out?
Yeah. That's what I figured too. The programs you get from Broadway shows, Manny. Yeah.
That's what it is. I was trying to relate it to movies, and I kept thinking the shows. I'm like, well, is that what they mean though?
Yeah, have you seen PSA? Yeah, PSA charges a lot of money, man, for grading, man. I think it's like $100 for like it's $100 minimum or something like that.
Well, for crazy, cards,
man. Yeah, for the cards, yeah. Like you gotta have a submission that is at least $100 or more, something like that.
Damn.
Yeah, my grading service not backed up yet, but my grades are read. Holy shit! What a nice copy. I've seen better days.
Nice.
They need to get consent. I saw a video with a guy that has books from December 2020, and Uncle Frank just got back a box in 30 days. I'm not sure what
They need to get consistent.
Consistent, yes, I consent, right? Like an idiot. I think Mag uses a separate machine and you don't have as many. Oh, I mean to encapsulate the magazine.
Oh, maybe
it could be that. Yeah, that could be that. It could be the reason.
Even then, though, I don't think it should take that long to encapsulate.
Because there's no way there's near as many magazines getting submitted. I will never believe that.
Me neither. I'm with you. I agree.
Yeah, the biggest reason also why I would say that they raised their prices because they just got acquired by an investment firm.
Oh, that 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what they got to do. They got to raise the prices because they want to make that money back that they used to purchase it. So that was coming off the back right there. What else? I think everybody in the chat is. I'm caught up. Are DC labels considered magazine size?
I read that aggressively. I actually, I got
you. Yeah, man. Magazines are oversized comics. Yeah, oversized comics are treated like magazines too. You know, like what they go in the magazine encapsulation. What did Heroes Reborn say? It's just, guys, send everything to get graded. Just look at the overwhelming amount of garbage and low grade stuff on eBay. Yeah, and you know what? You would hope that's a price hike.
It won't stop
that,
it,
but you know, there's some people that are just like so not brainwashed, but they don't care, man. Like if it goes up $25, $30, they still gonna grade their doo-doo. You know what I mean? That's not gonna stop it. That is not gonna stop it, you know.
I hear you and I feel you,
yo. Those are the same people that are not gonna know what to do when they get a 1099 at the end of the year when they're trying to sell all this crap.
Yeah, but not only that, they don't even know the difference between 1099 forms. There's different ones.
Right,
there's
right.
1099, the miscellaneous one. There's the 1099K. So we got Manny to join us. Manny, what's up, man? You jumped in to say something?
Yeah, no. I was just kind of like it's not that noisy in here, so I could join a little.
Okay.
But if it does get noisy or something happens, just mute me, all right?
Okay.
I just want to get into these conversations you guys are having.
Yeah, so I saw that you wrote something in the chat about handbills, right?
Yeah, handbills are the shit that they give out in the Broadway shows. I think that's what that is.
Oh, so they grade those.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they grade. They grade stuff like that, I guess. I never seen one graded, but I'm pretty sure they do, like older ones.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't send anything like new, personally, but you know.
Oh, here goes another troll.
And magazines, I don't see why. Yeah, like that shit is taking too long for magazines to get graded. There's not that many key issue magazines. You could probably count them shits in your hands.
Nah, there's a lot.
Nah, you can't count just them. But at the same time,
well, you could count them with your body parts. How about that?
Maybe yours, right?
Yeah.
I got all my body parts. Got them.
Missing toes and shit.
Yeah, I mean, if you're missing a toe, then you can't.
Count them with your bones. How many bones in your body?
Yeah, any bones. But yeah, man.
He says, yeah. William Medina says,
it doesn't.
Like Halloween CGC price increases do not affect the Perez signing after the 18th. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it will affect. I don't think it will because they already said it.
Yeah.
No, it's not going to affect it.
It's not. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's already set up. And plus, if you have your if you make a flyer, if you make a submission form by the January 18th, they have to be there by what is
February
it? The next
18th.
month.
Yeah, by February 18th.
So they give you a month. So
yeah. So real quick, Emmanuel says, "Good morning, all. I'm not sure if this was mentioned, but people are going to send tons of books to CGC to beat the price hike. Plus, nonstop signature series is not going to help turnaround times. Yeah, that's a given right away. That's what happened last time too. Everybody flooded their shit. You know.
Hey, you guys want to take bets? How long it takes before the modern and economy tiers go over 200 days? How long does it take?
Yeah, but look at CBCS. How long is it taking them to fucking?
Yeah,
they're having the same issues right now too. They're doing the same
super
thing.
Slow too, man. We have about 7 issues on our account. I mean, 7.
No, more than that.
8. It was 8, or how many left?
I want to say it was like 9.
9 submissions on our CBCS account, and they're all backed up. And the earliest one we're waiting from is before Terrificon, right? You have a submission there.
I have a submission before Terrificon. Terrificon was what?
Terrificon will be so that's back in what is it, in April?
Yeah, one of the people that I submitted for just got his back, and it was either March or April. I forget which. It was pretty early.
Well, Terrificon was September or August.
No, Terrificon was July.
Oh, July. Look at that.
Was it July? Look at that, bro. And I had a submission before July.
Yeah.
And there's only 2 books.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And if
Yeah,
everyone floods CBCS again, which is going to happen, I'm sure.
Yeah, they're gonna flood
a lot.
CBCS.
Yeah, if you look at the forum now, like if you look at the post that they did on IG,
I saw that.
man, it's like, it's brutal. It's brutal.
Yeah.
But a lot of people there switched. They switched the first time to CBCS. You know, when the first price hike, and then now there's another flood of people that are going to switch. Yeah, it's going to go like that. It's going to go in floods. So real quick, so since we brought the CBCS, there's something I want to share with you guys that I found on the CBCS website. So we're gonna go. You guys, you're gonna have to monitor the chat because when I see it in full screen. I don't see the chat. So let me just share this tab real quick. Bam. So you guys can see it, right?
Yeah.
So this is on the CBCS website. It says 20 reasons why CBCS is a league ahead of CGC.
Okay.
So I figured, you guys could check it out. It's in the CBCS website, but let's go over them real quick. I thought it was funny because this doesn't seem like we know Steve Brock personally, and he was always the type that he never threw his competitor under the bus. He didn't even like to. He didn't even when he's been on our show like about 6 times.
When he mentioned
and out of all the times he's been on our show, he don't even mention them by name. Like he doesn't even. He's never.
He just says competitor. That's what he says.
Yeah. So this doesn't seem like him, But anyway, let's go over number 1: lower grading cross on every tier versus higher grading cross on every tier. So then they give you a quick explanation on why or whatever, which is cool. So let's go to the next one. It says here, lower pressing costs on every tier versus higher pressing costs on every tier. So their pressing services cost less than CGC's pressing service, but in any case, we don't use none of their pressing services. They both suck. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I love this one. This one isn't even true. The next one.
So this one here says lower shipping costs versus higher shipping costs.
Oh, I'm sorry, not that one. Not that one.
Yeah, so that's number 3. So number 4.
This one is the one that isn't even true.
Turnaround times versus longer turnaround times. Yeah. So if they honored their turnaround times, they would be on paper. Yeah, it would be CBCS is faster. But we all know that no one is fast right now. They're all fucking backed up. So one you can't even use it.
It is fair to say CBCS is definitely taking longer than CGC, and they should. They have less people.
Yeah, it is. It has been taking longer. Yeah, right now. Number 5, no process. Okay, so you can see no processing fee to submit an order versus $5 processing fee for every tier on every order.
That's true.
Yeah. So and they've always been that way.
Yeah, processing fee. What are you charging a processing fee for? Like you're fucking the IRS or some shit.
Yeah. So number 6, free graders notes on every book versus graders notes $4 to $15. Okay, so this one, as you can see, is a little outdated because now you get the notes when you already have an account. But in CBCS's defense, is anyone could get graders notes. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you have an account or not. You just scan the barcode and it goes directly to their site, and it gives you the notes if there's notes on the book. So they still have that over CGC. And again, here we go. The QR code and the label access online information and free grading notes versus no QR code. Yeah, there's a QR code on that's what we were just talking about on the holder. Customer rewards program versus no program. So they do have a rewards program, but every dollar that you spend, you get a point and it adds up and you can use it, to build. So, and we've used it a couple of times there, Manny. This is a big one right here: verified signature program versus no program. So they'll verify signatures.
They should have put that one right at the fucking top.
Yeah, that's one. That's a big one too. And they've always gotten so many submissions. Remember, Manny, when you used to work for them on the tables, that they would say, how much verified stuff you would get in versus just none. It was a lot. This one too. We've gotten some books for these, the raw grade program, where they assign a grade, but they put it in that Mylar. They put the sticker on the bag with the grade, and they seal it, which is if somebody doesn't want to encapsulate something, but they still want a professional grader to grade their book. That could be done, and that was only $10 a book.
Mm-hmm.
This is a big deal too because we've used this several times. Number 11 is the original art program. versus no program. So the original art program is dope because you get sometimes these the artists when they're drawing on these books, they're destroying these books. You know what I mean? They don't care about that they're drawing on it. So you really don't want a grade on that book, but you do want it to be acknowledged as original art. And they have an original art slab, which is dope, where they're not grading the book, they're just witnessing the artwork and the artist.
But doesn't CGC do that?
Do they? They witness it, but they grade it still though. CBCS has a program where they don't grade it.
They have the art label.
Yeah, it's called the art slab.
Okay.
The art original slab, where they're not grading it. They're not giving it a grade number, a condition.
I mean, I don't know. That one's kind of iffy to me, but okay.
No, we have. You got to show. We got to show.
No. I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is like I don't really see why that's that big of a deal, grading it or not grading it.
Yeah, because it's not going to be.
You save money. You save money because it's cheaper.
Yeah, it costs less. Also, yeah. What's this one here? Reject grade screen fee of $4 per book versus reject grades screen fee $8 per book. So I guess this is the screening, right? When you send in a pre-screen order, they charge you $8 per book. I thought CGC was $5.
No, not anymore. Not since the first price hike. Okay. Yeah, since the first price hike.
So CBCS charges you $4 for every book that they don't grade when you send a pre-screening in. So that's pretty cheap. Okay, number 13. It says ability to grade screen each individual book at any grade level you want in order versus must choose one grade level for all the books in the entire.
I don't get that.
Yeah, it says CBCS tries to accommodate our customers by offering flexibility in our services. You can send in 10 books in one order and have a different grade level for each book if you choose. Not so at CGC. They will allow you one grade screen level at all of your 10 books. So you could send in 10 books and you want these 5 books in that order at a 9, 8, and then the other 10, you could do 9 6s or lower. So
that's what they said?
In the multiple order. That's what I'm understanding. That's not
what I got from that.
What did you get?
No, I'm saying that's what it is.
That's what I think it is.
That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Okay, number 14, no minimum order amount needed to grade screen versus must have 25 books or more to grade screen. Oh, yeah, so you can send any amount of books and say, I want these pre-screened at this grade. So you can send 2 books, 1 book, 3 books, 10 books, 25 books. It doesn't matter.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that is good. Number 15, it says discounted grading costs on all paid membership tiers versus discounted grading costs on the highest paid membership tier only. Okay, so... yeah, so when you have a membership, you get discounted on all of them on all there. ASP signature fee of $5 per book versus signature fee of $10 per book. So this is their signature series. It's $5 per book versus 10.
We charge only $5 witness signature.
Yeah.
Reholder
fee is $10 per book versus reholder fee of 20 to 50 per book.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like when they changed that prices on the reholder last year.
This one right here is big right here because I think that their slab is superior to CGC's. Crystal clear holder versus possible Newton rings. So their slab is prone to Newton rings. They don't ever want to say that we just guaranteed no Newton rings because you never know. But it's pretty much we know that there's no Newton rings on their case. It's rare. It's super rare if you find one.
This one is stupid. They should not have put that up there because I think that's dumb.
You know what though?
I know what you're gonna say. What Steve says, but I think
I'm not saying what Steve says. I'm gonna tell you what I think. So let me read it out first. All-inclusive color label of unrestored and restored books versus purple label for restored books. So this is why I think this works, because the minute you get a purple label, it's the purple label of death or the green label of death. Everyone hates those labels. They look ugly. They stand out differently. If the book has something wrong with it, just note it on the label. What's the difference? Why you got to give it a whole nasty ass color that you're not even going to want? You know, so I like the idea that you still get a green label, I mean a blue label, and they just know detached cover. This is restored, that's restored. They give you the information, but it still coincides with your other collection. What's the saying that most CGC people say? I like to keep all my labels the same, so that's why I started with CGC. I'm gonna do it. Well, it's the same thing with this. I want to keep all my labels blue, right? So I don't want purple and green labels either, but I still want to keep those slabs. So that's why I think this works. I think this works. This option.
People still aren't gonna buy it based on what's on the label.
Yeah, but it's not about. It's about how it looks in your collection, right? Because it's not about buying on that particular thing. People just don't want the green label because it looks ugly, or the purple label because it just throws everything off.
Well, I think people don't want it. I mean, the label color I think is secondary. I don't think people are like if CGC's restored or qualified labels were still blue, they would still command way less money. People don't want it because of what it is, not because of necessarily the label that's secondary.
No. Let's go to the last one real quick right here. So 0.1 and 0.3 grades provided for incomplete books versus NG. No grade put on the label for incomplete books. Yeah, so they don't put NG on the label.
A 0.1, then they give you a 0.1 or 0.3.
They'll put a 0.1 or 0.3 at the lowest. Why send in the book to a grading company for a grade and get no grade? It makes sense. On the label return to you. That does not make sense. But CGC does it. Here at CBCS, we give every book you send in a grading for a grade. Yeah. So there you have it. 20 reasons why CBCS is the clear choice when deciding who to ship your treasured comics to.
Damn.
Oh man.
Damn.
Yo, if that's not gunshot fire, that's good. I didn't think they would ever do that, you know.
I'm kind of disappointed in them, to be honest.
Oh,
listen. CGC be taking shots to us at CBCS, so come on. You know what I mean?
No, I never thought Steve would. I mean, I'm not saying he signed off on that. I don't. Who knows? But like, if he did, I never thought he would do that ever. I thought he was above that. I really, seriously.
Yes, I'm just catching up on the chat, man, because I haven't seen anything. Do CBCS members? What do CBCS do? Membership credit? They don't do membership credit. They don't. They do have a rewards program though. This one here. Everyone looking for the blue label on this type EGS. Let's pick your own label and color. Haha. Yeah, you know. So I'm gonna tell you what. I have nothing against the guy that's running EGS, but EGS is running comic skins. That's a product that was on the market way before EGS started, and anyone could do that. You know what I mean? Like they give you the PDF to design your own label when you use those resealable slabs. So until in my opinion, until EGS gets their own slab, their own, like their own holder, then they could start trying to compete in there. You know what I mean? But I know the guy is reputable, the guy who does the grading, the guy who owns the company. Yeah.
You was talking about, because I was in the back, so I got kicked out for a second.
Yeah, I can't see when I'm sharing.
Yeah. So the whole thing with the art slab situation you was talking about.
Yeah.
The CGC, they do. I mean, if you don't want it, like, because they automatically, like they gotta grade the shit, right? But I think they do a NG just like when they do no grade, right? That's what they do.
That's what I thought. Or it's.
They do an NG.
Yeah, they do NG.
Is it NG or is it some? It's some other letter.
It might be something else, but
I thought it was maybe like ART. I thought it was art. Nah,
they don't put art. I never seen a CGC slab that put art.
Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, that's what I seen.
Because
but
yeah,
it is what it is, man. You don't want fucking, some of those, like you were saying, Big. Some of those artists, they fucking finger fuck those art books and put stains on it,
and they put the indents on the spine.
Speaking as the greatest comic grader to ever live.
Who's that?
go up aggressively.
Oh,
Relax.
great. Yeah. He's talking about himself. He says slow turnaround time also stops the market from being flooded with jacked up prices on new slabs. And I have to say, speaking as the greatest comic book grader to ever live, these companies all suck at grading.
Yeah, I
That
guess
was
so.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got my man Guy Comic Forge in the house. What's up, brother? Good morning, man. What this season? Green and purple labels are the scarlet letters of comics, right? I agree. Okay, Swag, I like the custom labels. Yeah, I like the custom labels too.
Me too.
You know what I mean? And we've talked to Steve many times about these custom labels, you know.
Yeah.
But he
You don't
finds
like the
it.
custom.
He says it's gimmicky, you know.
Mm.
But it doesn't matter if it's gimmicky. People like it, so do it, you know. What's this? Seller versus collector argument right here. Yeah, listen, a collector is a seller also. You know what I mean? There's no difference in the two. I sell and I collect, you know.
Yeah, we sell to fund the
Yeah.
you know, if we
Or
want a
fun.
bigger
It doesn't
book.
even matter if it's funding the hobby. To
Yeah.
fund anything, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Whatever you
Yeah,
spend
that's
your
true,
money
too.
on, you could do it. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Where people sell, I look at it this way: some of the books that I've gotten, some of the best books I've gotten, I couldn't have gotten it if somebody wasn't trying to flip a book. You know, so LCSs are cool, and you always should support them, but they don't carry everything. You know what I mean? They're limited in what they could carry, so you have to look other places. You know?
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Clear those raffles, yo.
Mike needs a shot. Oh, the raffles. That's another one. Yeah, you see it already.
Shit.
Clear those fucking raffles. You win.
Yeah, now good morning, Captain America. Just checking in. Good morning, also. So yeah, so that was a little segment I wanted to show. I thought that was funny, the CBCS thing, man. I was like, wow, we definitely need to like highlight this right here. You know,
Yeah.
it's
I
pretty
like
dope.
that guy.
It's that one. I mean, they going hard on IG. They are going hard at CGC, but that shit ain't gonna change
Yeah.
nothing, you know.
Yeah, I heard about this too. Nigel Design Comics. The guy from Torpedo. He said I heard the Torpedo owner is coming out with a grading company. If so, he's tight with Jim Lee. Wouldn't be surprised to see DC Comics custom labels. Yeah. The thing with the grading companies is people mostly grade them for value. So it's even though it's him doing it, are they going to be valuable? It's not. The only thing that is going to determine that is if how they sell, how those books sell. You know, that's what's going to determine the value, right? Of the grading company, or if people going to use them, right?
Yeah.
True that. True that, son.
Next.
Yeah.
Big sound like he's stuck. You stuck, bro?
He's reading, man.
Nah,
We're reading.
stuck.
We're reading.
So no, we finished already. We already finished
You
that.
reading?
Yeah. So I guess the next thing was is the
Hold
book
on,
of Boba Fett. Oh,
Hold
we
on.
got one more comment. Yeah?
One more comment there.
Emmanuel. Okay, he says I do business with CGC and CBCS. Certain CBCS labs are more detailed with first appearance and notes. Yeah, they do. I hate when I put sticky notes on my book and CGC doesn't note the first appearance. Yeah, you know, from the beginning they were doing that. Like one of the example is Batman 234. They always worded it correctly. And if you look at the CGC slab, it wasn't worded the way it should have been worded because you know, Batman 234 is the first appearance of Two-Face, Harvey Dent Two-Face since the Golden Age, but it's a Bronze Age book. So you got to word it a certain way. And I remember the whole controversy. There's a few books like that too that is worded, you know, differently. And make, you know, but I think that's nitpicking. Doesn't matter. You know what the book is, you know?
House, no sellers that don't collect. Yeah.
No one still wants PGX. Yeah, listen, I don't want PGX. I used to use them. You know, I used to use. If you look at my channel back in the day, yeah, I did use them. I learned from using them. You know what I mean? I learned from it. You know, I cracked out their slabs, regraded. I did. You know, I did my experiments, man. When I submitted books earlier this week, they only had 2 custom labels. What happened to all the others? He says, I also know sellers who don't collect. Yeah.
Yes.
And what says PGX is coming out next month with the top 20 reasons PGX is better than CGC, CBCS, and EGS. Be on the lookout. Yo. Let me tell you something. I have an old video that's been circulating. I have an old video. It's been circulating. It's been coming up on people's recommendations.
You know, I got.
It's my first PGX submission. I've literally recracked every one of those slabs, and every single one of them have come back a grade or two lower. Mm-hmm. And CBCS and CGC, they didn't know that was a PGX slab. You know, that was already graded by PGX because I cracked them out myself. Go ahead, Manuel. You were gonna say?
I don't know what I was gonna say. If Torpedo comes out with the better case and labels, it could be a game changer. But how long? Look how long CBCS been around, and they just catching up to.
Yeah, and you're talking about Steve Borrock, the guy who started off the grading at CGC. So if there's anyone reputable at grading, there's no one more reputable than him. You know what I'm saying? And if he still is catching up, trying to catch up to CGC, there's no way the guy from Torpedo is gonna do it better. You know what I mean? Or
the only way, literally the only way that it could happen, and I don't even know if it could happen, is it would have to come out like immediately, like whatever their first couple of books are, and say just there's something on the book that just causes a mass hysteria when it gets sold, and then everyone wants to send their books there because they think it's going to be. But eventually that'll kind of just play itself out, and I just think it's so. I just don't think anyone else can come into this right now and try to overtake. Certainly not CBCS, and definitely not CGC.
Yeah,
it's not going to happen.
No, yeah, it's hard. It's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot to even get to CBCS's.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, think about how far away PGX is from CBCS.
Mm-hmm. And CBCS right now is just getting to the point where some people could sell the CBCS slabs for the same price as a CGC. It's getting to that now. It's just barely reaching there. But if you look at the higher end, like heritage auctions and those, CGC always sells for more in those auctions. You know what I mean? It's just getting to our level right now. But they got a lot. They still got time to go. A long time to go. It's gonna take a while. You know. Yeah, all right. So I don't want to talk about this no more. We beat around the bush with this a lot already. You know, it's gonna be that never-ending fight. You know,
people like the topic though. You see
it's true. Yeah, the people keep on. Yeah. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to add about the CGC? Yo, you know what's crazy though? Even though we talking about these, we have our CGC order out going out now, right?
I got books to send out to Josh for a CGC order. So. Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah,
right?
you know, so that's a good another question. What is the limit? You know, what is the limit that you would say? I'm not gonna use CGC no more.
Yeah, but I tell you, like I was telling Josh, with these prices, I had like a good 10 books I wanted to submit. Now with these prices, making me think I need to trim it now. Instead of sending 10, maybe I send 5 instead, because money is money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could compensate that way. You could say, okay, I was gonna spend this amount of money, but now I'll spend this amount and send this fewer, just to make up the difference, right?
Yeah, that's the only thing that makes you think. Like it trims down your order basically to send into CGC.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the obvious limit when it comes to if you're not like if you're doing this to collect, which is what I'm mainly doing, like Mike says, you kind of have to weigh certain things. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to these people trying to sell books, I mean, I think the limit should be does this cost more to grade it than the book is actually worth after I get it and slabbed? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why am I spending
I'm back
$40 or $50 to get something graded when the book costs, $10 raw and graded in a 9.8? It's a $40 book. Like
BLC.
He grade dollar books. You like them dollar books, yo.
Yeah, we're going to King Kong Desire. Hopefully we see you there, man. And the Little Giant show. We plan on going there too, man.
That's a maybe, man, because we don't like dirty feet.
Yeah.
Well, maybe for you, I'll be there.
I don't know.
You be there by yourself.
That's all right. I'll be there. I'll be chilling with the defects. It's all good.
Yeah, go ahead.
More options is always a good thing. If people have issues with times, people will take the chance. I mean, look how many grading card companies came out because of the links. And they're okay. Yeah.
CBCS came out in 2015. I mean, 14, I think. I know y'all was talking about
more
that.
More options is good. Yeah. Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
He's disappointed to get the. He is disappointed.
On a $20 auction slam. Oh yeah. He's talking about VLC.
On the $20 auction slam.
Hey, Comic Box, what's up, man?
Tonight,
Yo.
BLC has an auction.
He does.
Superman
BLC does have
books
an
on
auction
sale.
tonight. He said they put
$9.99.
BLC on blast. Yeah, BLC has an auction tonight, guys. 8 p.m. on his channel, guys. I'll be in the chat. I'll see if I see what I can steal.
Drinks on me.
I'll see what I can steal tonight on his auction.
He got Superman books he's selling for his friend again.
Nah.
No? Oh, so
yeah.
forget it.
All those books that he had, those are books that you got as they were coming out when you were collecting back then, you know, not shit that you buy over or resell. Yeah. People still gonna grade if they just gonna make up the money, also raising prices on books. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's basically it. You know what I'm saying?
Shit gonna change, bro. Yeah.
Nah, you might like look at what you're gonna send grading and maybe adjust it like what Joker just said, but they're still gonna hobby strong when it comes to grading. He says, "What's your take on FF?" Say friends and family sales versus so this is another thing that goes hand in hand with raising prices, right? The whole market with the $600 cap limit before they report to the IRS, right? Your sales.
Well, you had 1099.
Yeah, clear risk if you are dealing with unknown sellers, but the trusted sellers that come.
You said get money orders.
Having tax concerns.
Yeah, seriously, let's change it to checks and money orders.
Listen, just ship me your money. And I ship you the bug once I get the money.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I think we got a good reputation. If we wanted to do that, we can.
So yeah. So
the thing is, though, is what I don't understand. People like a lot of people keep saying, I've been bringing this up for months. Well, you have to really trust someone. Well, you have to really trust someone to do friends and family anyway. So what's the difference?
So it's okay. So everyone's the way I look at it is this: like, everyone's making a whole huge thing. Oh, now we can't sell, we can't buy, or whatever auctions on YouTube and everything. So it's not that you can't do it; you just have to be organized on what you sell. That's all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So whatever you're planning to sell, all you have to do is document. That's it. Document what you're gonna sell. Make sure you know where you got it from, how much you paid for it, and when you sell it, you gotta have a receipt saying, I sold it for this amount of money, and have it documented, so that at the end of the year, if you get a 1099K from PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, you already have that in order, and it's not a big deal, and you add it to your taxes. That's it. You know what I mean? You do it. You just got to keep organized of your finances.
I agree. It's that simple.
Yeah.
But most people are not like that.
You don't want to write a fucking ledger. I ain't want to write no fucking ledger.
No, but you don't have to write a ledger. All you have to do, the simplest thing to do is take your PayPal or Cash App and have that money only transfer. Just go to your bank, open up another account, which they're free, and only deal with, if you're buying and selling books, only deal in that account with buying and selling books, because your in and outs are going to be tracked on there.
Yo, Biggs, but I was thinking about that, right? Like when we was talking about that, right? Open up another account. But the thing is, if you don't make enough sales, some banks, they charge you if you don't have like a $1,500 credit limit on it.
If you don't make enough sales, then you don't need to open another bank. You just got to still keep track of what you do sell. That's all. There you go.
That's it. All right, you hear that, people?
You understand what I'm saying? So PayPal and Cash App and all that have things designed for you to keep track. Like, for example, when I do PayPal, I get on Messenger, on Facebook Messenger, I get an instant message with the receipt right away every time I do a transaction on PayPal.
Right, but
so I have that all tracked. I can search it by date, by name, whatever.
Right, but you're still gonna have to keep track of what it is, because it's only giving you a dollar amount.
Yeah, but that's fine. Whatever I sell, I write it down right away, real quick.
Right, but what I'm saying is, you're looking at it from your perspective of, you only sell, I don't know how many books a year. Not a lot where it matters to keep track. But think about all these people that sell, that are on Whatnot or whatever, that are selling hundreds of books a night.
Yeah, well, they need a separate account, and they'll keep track of it
for sure. But they're still going to have to keep track of every single sale. It's not just, oh, I got this one account so I can keep track of everything, because all it's doing is keeping track of dollars. You're going to have to match that to what you bought it with a name, not with a name. So you are going to have to keep a ledger of sorts.
Yeah, and that's the cost of business. If you can't do that, then you shouldn't be selling.
I totally agree.
You know
with
what
that.
I mean? if you can't break that down, then you shouldn't be responsible to sell. I'm not going to give you my money if you don't even know how to take care of what you're selling. You know what I mean?
Hey, I totally don't disagree with anything you just said there, but
everything could be
to
done,
agree
but
with
that, you know,
Mike
just everything costs a little work. You know what I mean? So this just adds a little more work to it. That's all. But so me personally, I'm still gonna sell on YouTube because I keep track of that anyway. The only thing I didn't do was have a separate account for it, but now I just create a separate account for it. You know, but other than that, I always kept track of what I sell. You know what I mean? I always write down what I sell and what I buy. So it's not really, it don't really change for me. The only thing that'll change is that what I have to report. But I don't make sales like that. I don't sell enough where it's gonna make a difference at the end of the year for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't sell that much. You know what I mean? So it don't really make that difference. But people just gotta learn how to be more organized. That's all, man. Organize everything. You know, make it a goal this year to organize yourself, and you should be fine with buying and selling
organize that
books.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. If you can,
You gotta remember, this is really
All right,
designed to
never mind.
catch the people that
Never mind.
are really frauding people. Like, for example, if you have a comic shop, you have a brick and mortar comic shop, and then you're taking in payments, friends and family. That right there, that's theft right there, basically, because you have a brick and mortar business that you have an EIN number assigned to. You're not paying tax on the profit you just made. You're taking in friends and family. You shouldn't be doing that. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Yo, so we got surprise guests with us here. We got my man Erod 212 in the house.
Yo, what's up, fellas?
Oh shit, you up?
Panko Mantequilla over here. Coffee and comics, baby.
Yeah.
I already had my coffee. I don't need.
What's good?
Chill, man. We
Nothing,
were just
Erod.
talking about the whole the
1099.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
1099.
I was watching you guys. I just heard you guys talking. I just walked in, so I said, let me jump on.
You just walked in from shopping.
Yep.
Hey, man. Picked up some good stuff or what?
Nah, not really. The guy had like a 30% off sale in his garage.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
You know what? Let me I'll show you what I picked up. I didn't pick up nothing big, but just
Yeah.
Just say what you picked up. So
Yeah, Joe, you
because some
guys
people, I got my
you
shit
get a
turned off.
sneak peek. You get a sneak peek of Erod's next video. So
Yo, guys,
what's
you
the
see what I
garage
mean?
sale?
Look,
Tell me what you think.
coffee and comics already in. It's already 10:27, but it'll be 10:30. And Erod is already done buying comics. All right, so
For the day, for today only, for the day.
It goes to
I
show
wanted
how
to
hard
read
he
this comment
grinds.
real quick. I didn't get a chance to from Comic Bro. He said, not only does the comic on the receipt need to match the comic on the sales report, but the receipt also needs to be issued within a year of the sales date. Yeah. It's, hold on. I got you. Hold on. There you go.
Picked up a nice copy of the Submariner #1 reprint.
Yeah, the Tales to Astonish,
Yeah,
right?
Tales Astonish.
Nice.
Some Sensational She-Hulks. These books are all picking up steam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grab this one because it's the John Byrne cover.
Nice.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, see?
Legs.
What is it?
Oh, he's on the cover. Look at him.
John Byrne's on the cover of Sensational She-Hulk #31.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then
Now I got my camera off. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I know. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man #99.
Okay.
For those of you that don't know, that's the first cover appearance of Spot. Spot is supposed to be rumored to be on. I want to say it's like She-Hulk or a series. He's in an upcoming series. This character. So he's supposed to be rumored to be a bad guy. This guy had 2 copies of it.
Nice.
Those.
Well, somebody got there before you?
Nah, I was the first guy there. There was nothing there, really. Not, but there was a few little things. Sensational She-Hulk #15.
Retired life.
Yeah, Sensational She-Hulk #15, and that's the first gray She-Hulk.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
And the better book I got there was
Okay.
Nice.
New Avengers #40. That's the first Ranka.
Okay.
Chicken Invasion, right?
Yeah, so I picked up all of those, and I got all of that for like $22. So.
Nice.
All right. There you
Yo,
go.
can we go back to that comment from Comic Probe? If that's true, I didn't know that. That's kind of a big deal.
This right here?
Yeah.
Not only does the comic on the receipt need to match the comic on the sales report, but the receipt also needs to be issued within a year of the sales.
The first part of that I knew. It's the second part of it.
Well, yeah,
Also
the
needs
shit
to be
they got to match. They're not gonna be like, you got to Hulk 181 and then
Oh,
selling it, you
no.
know?
Okay, wait a minute. Put that back up for a second. Maybe I read it wrong.
No,
I'm
no,
looking,
no,
I'm
no.
looking at
I see what you're saying there, Josh. The
the
receipt
second
needs to
part.
be issued within a year of the
the
sales date.
sales date.
Yeah. So the sale that you did has to be within that year for you to get.
Okay. I thought for a minute I was thinking of it as, I don't know why, but when you sell it, it has to be within a year of when you bought it.
No, they can't. There's no way of knowing that. They don't know when you bought the book. You know, whatever it is that you selling.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sell all your ASM silver age, bro.
Yeah, so now here's the situation, right? You guys, I mean, not you guys, but anybody in general has to. It's all about keeping meticulous book records right now.
Yeah.
You have to document every book you buy. If not, you're basically going.
If you're intending to sell it,
if you're intending to sell, but not for nothing, you should mark your books where you bought them, how much you paid for them, anyway, just in case you decide to sell. Because you don't have to, but here's the issue: if you sell the book, right, and you don't have a write-off on the book on how much you paid for the book, you're going to pay 30% on the sale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whereas if you could write off the book and say, I purchased it for $3 and I sold it for $25, you're getting $3 off of that $25.
It's like paying it's like paying capital gains.
That's all it is.
That's what I do with CLZ. I was talking to you about this the other day, Brad. I put every sale or every book that I put in the CLZ that is literally above. I probably should do it with everything, but it's way too much. But any book that's really like, I don't know, I'd say like $50 or above that I purchased something at, it all gets marked. Hey, I bought this for this much from this place on this date.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what though? Biggs. You know what? So when you go to the comic shop and you buy books, right? And say you bought it for $3 and it's hypothetically Superman #2, right? And you go in the store, on the receipt, it's not gonna say Superman #2.
I know.
That's the thing though, because it could be, you could be anything. Because most of the time it says miscellaneous.
Yep.
Or you go to a
even when you go to a legit store,
you go to a comic show, right?
You don't get a receipt.
You don't get a receipt from a comic show, and it's just going to be based on what you said. So that's the gray area that I don't know about.
There's two gray areas, what I said and what you said, bro.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be. Listen, I know we're nitpicking it with every little thing, but I don't think it's gonna be as
stringent.
Yeah, as people think. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna start selling books locally in New York tri-state area. So all sales are final. We meet up in person and try to have a transaction. Right, that's
the best way of doing it. Yeah. We were talking off air, and I said it, and you guys agreed. I think the way to go now, not the way to go, but what we're going to see a big influx of is flea markets and small shows, yard sales, things like that.
Yeah, so this right here,
where people can try and avoid paying and get just cash only.
JC comments, he says, what records? Just a spreadsheet. People can just indicate they paid more for it than when they sell it. It's not profit, no tax.
Totally true.
That's what I'm trying to say. People are like they don't know what you're paying for this. There's no way they can force you to keep a record of how you pay for this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if there's no profit, there's no tax. He's right about that. There's no profit, there's no tax. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah. So if Erod, you have this book and you want to give me $50 for it, and I meet up with you, you give me the $50, and then I sell it for $25, I could be like, yo, I didn't make no money on this because I paid more for it. They don't know that. They can't say, well, how are you gonna prove that? Well, how are you gonna prove I didn't?
Yeah, but I see. I don't know about that because you're talking the federal government. When you get into something like that,
they're gonna really,
you would really have to
go hunt you down for making a $10 profit on the book.
It's not you. It's not the guy with the $10 profit. It's the guy that makes 10,000 $10 profits.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why the threshold used to be $20,000.
And like you said, like Biggs, like when it comes to the federal government, it's not. How are you going to prove that I didn't? They don't have to prove shit.
No,
you have to prove.
Correct.
Yeah, because and then now if you want to get into freaking argument with the feds, you gotta go hire yourself a lawyer
Well, here's the other thing.
for some fucking
Do you
$10
really
book.
want to? Because once you get whatchamacallit, what do they call it? I'm just drawing a blank on the word.
Call it?
Well, when the federal government
Candy?
sequesters your records for you, it's 7 years that your taxes you have to show your records.
Yeah.
For the
7
next
years to
7
go back.
years, you have to show. The next 6 years on top of that one, you have to show your records every year. Who wants that hassle?
That's when they ordered you, though.
That's what I'm talking about. Well,
that's what you said, right?
I couldn't remember the word, but that's what's going to happen to somebody. You're going to get audited, and there, bam, it's going to come.
It's gonna come. Don't audit me, man, because
but you know what? Too also, so
Comic swap,
like when Josh
You're
said
welcome.
about CLZ that he puts it in, like so the apps now or the services that are now, like, say for example, like CLZ cover price, also whenever you input a book in your collection in there, they have the breakdown of the date of when you purchased the book and how much you paid for it also. And if you sold it, you write it on there too, how much you sold it for, and it calculates your profit off there based on what you put in. So so these services right now that we have are great tools to organize your collection and organize your buying and selling.
Well, cover price does it the best because they all have these like drop downs and stuff. Hey, here's the date that I purchased that. How much did you purchase before? But like with cover price, when you go to delete something off your seals or off your cover price, it'll actually give you a pop-up that says, do you just want to delete this from your account, or do you want to store this and see what the difference is from what you bought it for what you sold it for? Yeah. So
I just did that this week now for some of the books that I sold for the first time. I never really utilized that aspect of it, and I input it. It's awesome. It's an awesome service to have, especially for us.
Too much work,
casually. No, it's simple, bro.
I don't input everything like I should be inputting.
No, it's simple. It's not even like too much work.
Laziness sometimes we get lazy.
You're gonna have
especially
to,
when you're working and he's like, do you really want to do paperwork?
It's not paperwork. It's on your phone,
typing, whatever the fuck you gotta do.
I mean, get this guy out of here, yo. Get this guy. No. Back to the Flintstone era.
Hang on. But Manny is right though. Like, even though there is a system to do it's still work.
Yeah, this is not a business for us.
You talk about a man who's lazy to do a haul.
Yo, let me tell you something. It is business if you're trying to sell books. If you're not going to sell any books, then it's not a business. Then you don't have to keep track of shit.
Man.
If you want to sell something,
technically,
it's a business.
Okay, technically it is a business, but we don't make our living off of this.
Okay, so
let those
being a business and making a living where it supports your family is two different things.
Yeah, well,
people,
that's what they do. That's what they do, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, the government doesn't see it that way.
I know.
It's still
I know it's a pain in the ass.
Past few years, the government.
We just won't send Manny to invite no more when we do our auctions. That's all.
Let me ask you a question, Manny. If you made $15,000 a year, right, or $20,000 a year selling comic books, hypothetical. I'm just throwing the number out there.
Yeah.
Is that making a living, or is that just a little side hustle?
No, that's just a little side hustle because $15,000 a year.
But that right there is enough for them to want you to pay taxes on it.
I know that.
Dude, think about this. Like $20,000, I'm not here to say it's a lot or it's a little amount of money. But you got to remember, that's more than some people in jobs make, believe it or not. Yes. So like there's no wonder why they're seeing this as serious income.
Yeah, but see, even if you were, let's say, and you keep your records and you do everything, right? When it all comes out, it's about 30%, right, Josh, that you're paying on taxes on this stuff?
About.
Okay, so you made $20,000 and you deduct $6,000. You still made $14,000 that you weren't going to make before. That's the way you got to look at it. If you buy cheap and everything else, the only thing I think it's going to affect is making deals at shows and prices and shows and stuff like that. I just don't think that guys are going to want to give that much more because they're going to take bigger hits. I just think it's going to change the way. Like I'm going to change the way we hunt. I'm going to a small show tomorrow. I'm going to see how it acts.
Where you going?
Does that
Clifton tomorrow, Manny?
Yo, this guy said he's going to meet you there. Now my wife's on call.
All right, what's that got to do with you?
Yeah, because I can't.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go to Clifton tomorrow.
My car is fucked up too. So
yeah, I'll be there when it opens, Biggs. I'll be there about 10 o'clock. But if you're going to be there like 11, I'll hang out for a while.
All right.
Yeah, because he ain't waiting for you.
I
Bro.
told my son I'm gonna take him with me.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, take him. Clifton in the same place, the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe
so it's
next
only
month.
probably like
Maybe we could
15
go over
minutes
there.
away from you.
What's that? February? What's it? Oh no, February has a con.
What's February have?
The Garden State shit.
Oh, Garden State.
Yeah, that the
Doo-doo.
winter version.
Oh, the winter version, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the mall, I think. No,
Where's
it's
it
not doodle, bro. That con is pretty good. Those guys run a good show.
Yeah, the original Garden State ones were good.
Yeah.
The one that just happened in December, that I ain't hear
That
good
was
things about it.
trash. That was trash.
Real quick, shout out to Joe.
Well, I guess it wasn't doodle.
7771. This is a good idea too to get a CPA. A CPA would be nice.
You gotta pay for him, man. Get the fuck out of here with that.
It'd be nice, you know.
Yeah, but if we got a CPA or a tax accountant that's a comic book fan,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
somebody in
Yeah.
the community that really does this for a living, maybe they could come out
It's a
here
good
and
idea.
give
Good
guys,
idea.
you know, in the community a
Yeah,
little bit of
Archangel.
advice.
Archangel.
No, well,
Yeah.
he's not going to really do it. But you know who you should get on here is Wink. Wink already does this, but obviously he has not to put his business out here, but I think has said this before. I mean, he's an LLC, but he keeps track of everything, and then at the end of the year, he turns it into his accountant and stuff like
Right.
that. Which I keep seeing these things like you got to get a good accountant, which is obvious. You should have a good accountant anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
But having a good accountant does not alleviate you from having to keep track of all this stuff yourself. You
No,
can't.
yeah, I have a great accountant, and he's been doing my stuff
You're
over
still gonna
the
have
years.
to keep track of it. You can't just go, well, here's my PayPal account, and here's
Yeah.
my CLZ account.
gotta
So figure it out.
Yeah, but it's not that hard. You just
Bro, I'm just gonna take my
you gotta be a little
notebook
more
and I'm
meticulous.
gonna
Like, I was
write down
looking
what I
into-
sell, and that's it. Take
I
my
was looking
notebook
at
down,
whatchamacallit, what's the program they have to put all your documents in and everything?
Docs. It's called Docs.
No,
You're talking about the one I told you the other day.
Yeah, QuickBooks, right? What is it?
QuickBooks, yeah, you can use QuickBooks, yeah.
They charge a lot of money, bro.
Yeah. So that was the whole software package that you buy, you know?
Yeah, they're expensive.
Nah,
People use
fuck
QuickBooks for like a legitimate brick and mortar business and all that.
Well,
you know?
that's the whole thing.
Yeah,
But you're
that's the thing. These people are making $100,000 a year, 50,000, 7,000. They use that. Their business. What the fuck? We make fucking 10,000 for 1 year. We got to use a fucking $50,000 fucking program.
Yeah, so just keep track of your sales, guys. Keep track
of your sales, man. Go to 99 Cent Store, get yourself one of them books, or Dollar Tree or whatever tree you go to, and that's it.
Yeah, guys, listen. Keep your book next to your next to your computer. Already been doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too. I already had one. I'm just saying.
Write it down.
Write it
As a
down.
matter of fact, if you saw Erod on the last year's King Con, if you bought anything from him, what did you see him do or Manny do right there? They had a notebook right next to him, writing down what sold for what amount, you know?
Yeah, but we got to pull those pages out that book, Erod. It's new year.
Yeah, but it's okay. You
starts
just
now.
keep practicing that. Just keep practicing that. Everything you do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This is what I
Peach Tree's
I've been
another
using
one
this
too.
for the
There
last
you
couple
go.
of years at home just for my own personal records. But these things right here are good just to track every transaction.
Yeah. Simple account tracker. There you go.
Yeah, man. And you just go in there and it has the date, the transaction, the date, the description, if it was a payment.
This happening
you got
between
money
the
or
best
you
thing to happen
paid
in your
or
life
you
right
got
now.
money back. And you can track every transaction.
Yeah. That's it. Tell them, Erod.
You got to be smart about things, man. If we go half-ass about things, that's how you get eaten up.
That's how you get caught up, son.
And like Universe X says here too, you have a phone, copy and paste. You can do that
Copy and paste, yo. That's right, man. Tell them. A lot of people don't know how to copy and paste, man.
Yeah, bring in ETA Nick. We can also, when we bring him in here, get him to show us how you can crack out a comic out of a slab too.
You gotta run the shit over on the car, bro. That's all.
Yeah. Fucking beat the shit out of it on the pavement and then run it over with your car. And then whip it out with a pair of needle nose pliers.
That's it, bro. Actually, you use the needle nose pliers to crack the bottoms and the top. That's what you use for. I could show you how to crack a slab. I cracked many slabs at fucking CBCS booths.
All right, so guys, I'm gonna do the giveaway that I told you I was gonna do.
Go ahead, man. Give away.
I'm just gonna put the answer real quick in the private chat so the guys can know the answer to this.
Yo, are you gonna use what we talked about? Or you can...
One of the things, yeah, I'm gonna use one right now, man. I'm gonna put the answer here. Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say, man. No Cabrera, but they were talking, man. So
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm gonna highlight it now. What did he say?
Nah, it's okay. Sorry.
No, yeah, exactly.
Oh
Nothing
yeah,
is
yeah.
free.
76
Nothing
not
is
free. Yeah, no, they get the money back from everybody, you know.
Tenfold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they get that and some, right? That and
50,
some.
50 fold.
All right, let me just get the start line ready.
Starting line and
Yeah,
go.
all right, guys. So again, this was a giveaway that was not claimed before. It's a dope shirt. Let me show you what it is. It was donated by the Geeky Swag Shop. It's a Venom and Carnage t-shirt. It's an extra large. It's the only shirt I have. But if it don't fit you, you could give it away. It's brand new. It's a plastic sleeve. You could give it away to someone that it fits if you get it. But the person never claimed it, and it's been already like 2 months. So I'm not even gonna mention the person's name because they had their time, you know. So it's gonna go to someone else, and I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna ask a question, and once I get the answer to it, that person wins. But it has to be below the starting line. I'm not gonna take any answers above the starting line because there's a lag. So so here's the question, guys. Here's the question. This is a good question. The question is the character, right? Okay, no. If I give you the character name is the answer. I'm gonna give you a saying, right? Or it's a saying, or it's a chant, right? And I want you to give me the name of the character. You know what? I didn't put the wrong name in the
Jesus
private chat.
Christ.
My bad.
No,
Wait,
this is
terrible.
you, cocksucker. Shut up.
Sorry. I just want to make sure that you guys have the right answer. It's hold on.
Gotta make sure, bro.
No, you being God's sake, when Josh gives us a question, it takes forever to get to the question.
Okay, but the thing is, it don't take this long, and you guys cut me off way before this.
Sorry. I just want you guys to have the right answer.
All right, we gotta cut you off
There
again.
you go. It's in the private chat, the right answer. All right. So I'm gonna give you a saying, and I want you to tell me who says this saying. Okay, who says so? The saying is this: "Gone, gone, the form of man, rise."
Nobody's gonna know that.
I
Come
wouldn't know
on,
that.
yeah, you guys in the chat know. I bet you people know.
Wow, what a bunch of comic fans
Gone,
these guys
the
are.
form of man, rise. I can't say the rest because it's gonna give you the answer.
Correct. Gives it away.
Yeah. Come on, guys. I can give you one hint. You know,
No
it's
hints.
Jack
No
Kirby.
hints. No hints. No hints.
Okay. No.
There you go. Pope Grimy.
Pope Grimy. Pope Grimy got it.
Yo, Pope
Yeah.
Grimy's back. I haven't seen him around in a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what? Pope Grimey's probably gonna win all of them
Yeah.
Pope Grimy
That
knows
was
his
it
time.
right
every
there.
time.
It's Etrigan, the demon.
Yeah. Yeah. So
There you
Pope
go.
Grimy, that's what I got first. You guys got
Yeah.
Pope Grimy first? All right.
Estrogen, the demon.
No, he put estrogen. Yeah. The autocorrect. Yeah, but it's estrogen. I know.
No, that's not estrogen. Estrogen is
Yeah.
That's
It's estrogen the demon, guys. Yeah, that's who wins. So Pope, just hit me up on IG, give me your address, and I'll send this out to you. Yeah. So that right there, that's there's a show idea that me and Manny had.
demon
that we're gonna do.
etrogab.
And we're gonna go over all the comic book sayings that we love.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
sayings
Or
and phrases and
phrases, and we're gonna match them. Yeah, we're gonna play like a little matching game with them. So the demon.
Yo, what
that's
was the
Jason
giveaway, bro?
Blood. Huh?
What was the giveaway?
It's a matter. I mean, who's gonna take the time to do all that? You know, we're gonna do
giveaway. He said, "What was the giveaway?"
What was the giveaway now?
A
that.
shirt.
I already
bro.
showed it. Were you blind? The shirt.
Ah,
He said
Yeah.
it too. You don't
I
have
was
to be
on-
blind. You gotta
I
clean
was
your
on the
ears. Clean your
He's not even
ears.
paying attention, yo.
yeah, I was busy. I was on the phone, man. My bad.
Use Q-tips, bro.
I was on the phone. How the fuck?
Man,
Yo,
he's
anyway,
on
next.
fire.
Yeah,
He's
now
on fire. You see what happens when you're behind the camera?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I'm
Shit.
on fire all the time, man. What are you talking
Yeah.
about, man?
There you go.
Come here, ginger.
Yeah.
ass now,
So
bro.
congratulations,
Outta here.
man. Yeah, there's some good ones that we came up with that people don't hardly, realize. You know what I
An
mean?
extra small T-shirt. All right, thank you, Heroes Report. See, that's all I needed to know. That's all.
Yeah. So, guys, I think we're gonna cut it now. We've been on over an hour. Usually don't like to go past an hour, but we've been on an hour and 20 minutes. Some great topics. You know, that whole CGC, CBCS thing. I don't know if you saw that in the beginning, Erod, but CBCS came out with 20 reasons why they're better than CGC on their website.
They both suck right now, man.
That's what we say.
I'm sorry, but when it takes I know you're cutting it off, but when it takes you 8 months to send back some signature verifications, unacceptable. 8 months.
Yeah, you tell them, Rob.
Some people get mad about the spelling. Listen, I get it because the spelling, sometimes the autocorrect changes your stuff depending on what you're typing. But we knew what he wrote. Etrogen's the demon on there, you know. So we know it was Etrogen on that.
You could have said a Jack Kirby character too. It wouldn't even matter.
I said Jack Kirby. I said Jack Kirby as a hint. Yeah. Somebody wrote Sandman first, but
because he got so many characters, so it's easy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so I'm gonna go down. Oh, wait, hold on before we go. You guys go with the full and super chat. Let Mike talk. LOL. Mike, go ahead. Mike.
Hey, listen, man. You know what? I'm just gonna stop doing this shit. Just come to East on Sundays, guys, because that's where I can talk. You know what I mean? And
you can talk here too.
In my opinion, not really. See what you're doing? You know what I mean?
You're right. My bad.
So, but other than that, man, I just want to say thank you again, guys. It was awesome. I love doing Coffee and Comics, man. And next week we're doing a show, not this week. Next Sunday.
There's no East meets West, right? But check out the FOC they dropped yesterday, so it's up in there. Yeah. Also,
and I'm dropping whole videos weekly too, every Wednesday, guys. Check that out too, man. Yeah.
You had a good whole video this week too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the last two been good. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Joker.
Erod, anything you want to say real quick? But also,
I was glad to hear Mike talk for once, man. I really appreciate that shit, man.
Mike talk too much, man. Get out of here.
It's that ginger behind that black screen there, man. He don't let nobody talk, bro.
No, wow. Look at this guy.
Hey, when's the next East Miss West?
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday? Okay. I should be on there.
Yeah, cool. They don't want you on there because you missed too many shows, so you out.
Yo, but you understand they never asked you, right?
I don't care. Nah, you crazy? I've been on there already. What are you talking about?
You've been nothing, bro. That's all.
Nothing, man. Clean your shoes, man.
I just dropped a video yesterday on my channel, so go check it out. It's CBCS unboxing. I thought it was pretty good. You know?
Yeah.
Shout out to all you guys, man. It's always fun. Last night, I had a blast, bro. I couldn't stop laughing. It was just good time.
Yeah. We haven't had an off fair like that in a while.
It was good.
Yeah,
it's always also having off air.
Yo, every time I get to talk to that grumpy dude over there, bro, makes my day.
Yeah, his name is Josh. Yeah. I'll call him out for you, Josh.
What you were saying, Josh? Go ahead, Josh. Give us your final thoughts.
Wait. You said we haven't had an off air like that in a while. How is that different from any other off air that we've had every week?
No, but I mean, we usually sometimes we linger off when we do the live shows, right? We linger and we stay talking. But like yesterday was just like we just did an off air and it was just chilling for a few hours, you know.
Well, like you know what? We do have those every week. It's just you decide not to show up to them.
Yo, let me tell you something, John. I used to be the king of the off airs afterwards. Like I used to put it up like every day, bro. I don't
care what you want.
But now I can't do that no more, man. Life's changed now.
Yeah, life's changed, man. Because he used to be the king, and I used to be the thirstiest one. Because I used to get on all of them, even when I was at work.
Man, he used to miss out everything we used to talk about. You know, like
those things used to go to 2 or 3 in the morning. Remember?
Yeah.
Yep. Yo, Mike used to be the last one with me on that shit, right?
Me, you, and Eli. Hey, listen, man. Those are the beginning stages. I had to get my, exactly. I got my feet wet. My warrior card. You know what I'm saying? Hole punch and shit, man.
But those off airs, those are some of the funniest things that I've ever been a part of in the comic community.
Yeah, hell yeah.
By far. Like usually you guys should be the I still think some of the funniest ones is when it's just me, Joker, and Peanut. Like there's
there's so many that you've missed before.
Yeah, there's so many you missed before that you don't even know, man.
Oh my god.
Is there a parrot in here, bro?
Yeah, there's a parrot, bro. There's always a fucking parrot.
Every time Big says something, I hear an echo, bro.
That's because that's my brother, man.
Look, watch. You're gonna hear it right now. Go ahead.
Watch. Big's gonna say something, and we're gonna hear the same thing.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Biggs.
Biggs.
Say something. Biggs, good.
Say something.
Yeah, Biggs.
Hey, like he said, he spoke before you, Biggs. Okay, let's see.
No. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
This fucking old dude, man. Fucking real OG.
Now I know why Big's back be hurting him sometimes, bro.
Yeah, off air, some of the best conversations. Yeah, we should.
Yeah, the off air, some of the best conversations. That's what I'm talking about, you know? I'm doing that on purpose now.
I remember when we used to do it with the GPAP?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, those are the best.
That dude's knowledge, I was learning stuff from that guy all the time.
Yeah.
You know what? He used to open it up to the entire community, you know?
Yes.
So, but now everyone, you know, I'm pretty sure other groups do their own little offers with their friends.
Yeah, we gotta remember the community's bigger now. So,
I don't think GPAP does.
Nah, he's kind of.
No, you know what it is with the offer. Oh, you only could get 10 people on there also, right? When we used to use Google Hangouts.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. Unless you're doing unless you have someone with a paid subscription to StreamYard, you can't do 10 people. You only can do 6. But we could do 10, you know, but this is a paid subscription. So
yeah, Hangouts used to be the shit in it.
Oh yeah, Pope Grammy used to be on those offers.
Yeah, Pope was on
back
it.
in the day. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. I don't remember him or not.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
I don't remember, man.
Yeah, man. He was
getting old, man. That's how long we've been on YouTube.
Yeah, back in the
Turning. Yeah.
Yeah, he's on Big's talks. It's like a fucking. It's an echo, bro. There's something wrong. Hey, hit your mic, bro.
Yeah, hit your mic, man. Hit your fucking mic on top of his fucking forehead.
So that's it, guys. We're gonna cut it right here. So remember, Erod dropped that video yesterday. Link is in the description. Mike, you know, also Mike and Josh with the FOC, and Manny, you could catch him right here on Coffee and Comics and Wild Warriors Monday, every other Monday. And look forward to the next auction we're gonna have this month. We're gonna have it towards the end of the month. You know, it'll be the next auction. So look forward to that. And that's it. Until next time, guys.
Peace. Erod's a bateria.